Hello, a good Monday afternoon, everyone. I'm Eliana Schreiber. Let's take a look at some stories we are following this afternoon. Now, a heartbreaking story out of Marquette County today. We now know a 3-year-old child was shot and killed by a 7-year-old child over the weekend. Now, right now, we know the two children were siblings. There's still a lot of questions surrounding the situation, but what we know so far is authorities were responding to a 911 call just before 4:30 Saturday. This was in the town of Crystal Lake. The mother and her two children are actually not from the area. They were in town visiting with family. We are still waiting on updates from the Marquette County Sheriff's Office. They do say because of the sensitive nature of the incident and because it involves small children, they can't provide any updates at this time, but we will continue to follow this story and give you the latest updates as we learn more. Now, we are also following a number of crashes that happened over the weekend. One happening in the town of Dunn last night, killing a 69-year-old person and a 47-year-old now seriously hurt after that crash. This happened at 828 on US Highway 51 at County Highway B. The 69-year-old driver of the SUV crossing the center line, crashing with a pickup truck. That's according to the Dane County Sheriff's Office. We know that the person driving the SUV died. The 47-year-old driver of the pickup seriously hurt. We are waiting to learn more about those victims, and authorities say that information will be released at a later time. Now, we also are we know that Stoughton police are asking for help identifying the woman in this photo. Officials say she is accused of retail theft. If you have any information, you're asked to contact Stoughton PD. Their non-emergency number is 608-873-3374. Now, in Poynette this morning, there was a car that was fully engulfed along the interstate. This is in Columbia County. This is a time lapse where you can see starting about 3:30, fire crews were on the scene putting out this fire. That included the Wisconsin Department of Transportation, and we do not know much about what happened here, so of course we will continue to follow this as we learn more information this afternoon and evening. And also new, we are learning a Wisconsin man was found guilty of first-degree reckless homicide by a Fond du Lac County jury on Friday. This is 22-year-old Dylan Main. He was accused of giving fentanyl to a victim in May of 2023, according to court records. That victim later died. A second person did also overdose but survived. Main's bond was revoked, and he was ordered for a pre-sentence investigation report. He is scheduled for a sentencing hearing on June 13th. In other news, we are, let's see if my full screen will come up. Well, in other news, it is Fat Bird Week in Wisconsin once again. Bulbous birds are going head to head as voting for Wisconsin Fat Bird Week is open once again. So every day you can weigh in on your favorite bird. Organizations are going to be sharing fun facts about Wisconsin's native birds, how to keep them fat and healthy. Today's contestants are the yellow-rumped warbler and the yellow warbler. The contest is on the Natural Resources Foundation of Wisconsin website, and it will go through Friday, the end of this week. And we are also learning from the DNR that they plan to begin aerial spraying for spongy moth caterpillars. That is in the coming weeks, and this will be between sites in Juneau, Marinette, and Sauk counties. They plan to spray 544 acres to protect trees and campgrounds and other recreational areas. And again, that is to treat spongy moth caterpillars. So hope everyone is having a great Monday afternoon so far. Of course, you can tune in always to WMTV 15 News in our newscasts and also online at WMTV15news.com.